It's Friday and like 20 degrees outside. It's been snowing a lot end of February, and I was bored, so I went down to the thrift store and I found this for $10. It's an air freshener, ozone generator, uh, fresh air by EcoQuest. I know it's a little bit of an older model and it's used, but I was looking at these when I was looking at air purification from my man cave before I got my ozone generator, more industrial looking one. And these are, you know, 200 to 300 new. So for 10 bucks used, I'm gonna take a look at this and see if I can bring it up to par. I might use it in a smaller space inside the house, but I'm pretty excited to have found this for 10 bucks. Well, so we'll see what we can come up with. Well, I've plugged it in now. I'm gonna turn it on and see what happens. It looks like the power is way back here. Flip that. Ooh, that fan's got a bit of a squeak to it. Maybe that's why they got rid of it. The fan has a little bit of a squeak to it. Worked out. Let's see, we got adjustments to turn the fan up and down. It's pretty quiet. This thing is a lot more quiet than I thought it would have been. That's all the way down, and that's all the way high. Not a high flow, but it's moving. Purifier. On or off. Whoop. Okay, I tried to turn the purifier on and the warning says replace plate, so it looks like that might have been another reason why they got rid of it, so I'll take a look into that later. Cool. Well, I brought this inside. There's 2 screws here. Pops this back panel right off. Pretty straightforward and easy. And then there you have the filter here. There's 2 screws up here. Keep this plastic bracket. Take those 2 screws out, that plastic bracket pops right off, releasing this filter. Now there's also another filter in here that slides right on out. This thing is really impressive. It brings out the MacGyver in me, the kid that just likes to see things engineered. So I take all this out and it all looks in good shape. The filter could be cleaned out, but not bad. And I'm looking here, here's the ion plate or whatever it's called right here, and I'm looking at it. You know, you actually can just pull it right on out. Looks pretty basic, doesn't look damaged or anything to me. And I was looking at the wiring, and it appears that this is connected, but this one up here had eroded away. It used to connect to this plate up here as this one connects to this side down here, and it's just simply eroded away and snapped off. And my money is that whoever owned this before just never thought to look inside of it, and you know, simply reattaching this to here will probably fix that ion plate. It looks used for sure. Definitely used. The fan could use some cleaning. I'll blow it out and whatnot. Yeah, so the first thing I'm going to do is try and reconnect that wire, and my money is that it will fix. I'm going to hop online and just see what kind of spare parts for this thing cost anyway. So just a quick little look on Amazon. I'm realizing that there are plenty of spare parts for this. Here's a kit with the filter, ion plate, and a light bulb. I actually didn't even know this thing had one of those in it until I saw this kit, and then I reached into the back of the thing and looked, and I found it hidden in there. Below the fan. Yeah, so here's a kit for 50 bucks. There's the fan for 45 bucks. You know, they have all sorts of parts in here. Yeah, here you can see kind of what some of them are running new. Plates, the ion plates, they're not that expensive. Even the ion antenna, I didn't know that was a thing. You can get that on Prime, so that's cool. You can get just the light bulb and so on and so forth. Not too bad. A lot of accessibility for things here. So the one thing that I'm going to say is I thought this had a HEPA filter in it. I don't know why, because it's an air purifier. But this screen right here is not that thick. And the other screen is more of just a wire mesh like you would see over your window to keep flies flying in. So I don't think this really gets its oomph from its filter. It's by far probably not HEPA. I would be surprised if it was close to it. I think it gets it from the light bulb getting bacteria, and the ion plate, ozone plate, neutralizing smells more so than the actual filtration. But so if I really had to, I could get in here and, you know, throw down $100 and completely refurbish most of it. I don't think I'll have to. I guess we'll just have to see on that. So I've gone through, I gutted this thing out as much as I reasonably felt was worthwhile gutting out. I blew the dust out with this. I broke up dust from places that wouldn't easily come off with this. Worked it over and cleaned the screen out. There was a moth stuck in there. I cleaned the filter out. It was very dirty, and so I think a lot of the airflow problems might have come from this. It was very dirty. In fact, it is not a big filter. Nowhere near a HEPA. I don't even know why I thought this is barely a filter at all. I think this pretty much just captures stuff from interfering with the ozone effect of this machine. That's my opinion. But I cleaned that out. I also reattached this ozone plate. That was easy to do. Just found an attachment, drilled a hole through it, and bolted it on. This has a safety. You can hear the click. So you have to have the filter in to use this. So I'm going to put that filter back in. Turn it around here. And voila, turns on. Perfect. You can see the little light glowing there in the back now too. You can even see the ozone plate through there. I took the front grill off for now just to show you all that. And it works great. The fan doesn't make it, the fan's on full now and it doesn't squeak at all. So solved that problem, solved the ozone problem, and purifier on. It works now. I'm gonna shut it off so I'm not getting ozone in my face, but it works, and it's got all sorts of settings, you know, and it works really good. I can smell that purifier off. So problem solved, up and running. I'm so happy to have had this work out in my favor. $10 and a little bit of work, and I got me a brand new one of these. I'm excited.